So this is at the end of this video. I will be showing you how to install the Windows Vista operating system onto the VirtualBox software. First, you need to download the Windows Vista ISO file from the archive.org website, and then you need to download the VirtualBox software from the link that I will leave a link for these both in the description box below, which you can download them. Once you downloaded them both, double click to run Oracle VirtualBox, and then click on New. Click Next, and then I'll type my name of my virtual machine, which is Windows Vista. I'll call it Windows Vista. Like this. Now we're going to comment the Windows operating system they're using, which is Windows Vista. Go Next. And then for the memory, I'll choose 512 megabytes. But you can increase it if you want to, like to 1024 megs. But I'll keep just 512 megs. Click on Next. And then, as I don't have any Windows Vista hard disk created, I'll click on Create a new hard disk, and then click on Next, and then select VDI VirtualBox disk image. Click on Next, dynamically allocated, which is the best. Next, and then I'll leave this 25 gigabytes in total, but this is not the recommended size for the operating system itself, because I think that I heard that if you're doing Windows XP Pro or Windows XP, it'll be 10 gigabytes in total, but you'll have plenty of space available by selecting 20 gigs of Windows Vista. I heard that opinion from those people. That's why I highly recommend to keep it as 20 gigabytes for you if you heard that. If you didn't hear that, I would recommend that you listen to that right now. 20 gigabytes, that is enough for the operating system to run. Click Next, then Create, and then Create again. Next we're going to go to Start, click on OK, click Next, to the first one wizard, and then I'll select my ISO file. But if you're installing from a CD, you can also continue with installing from a CD, then click on Next. But in my case, I have a Windows Vista ISO file. Next, and then click on Start, and it's going to start installing onto the software. And we'll start to install the actual operating system. Let's use speeding up. Okay again. Select the language, and then click on Next to install the operating system. Accept the license terms and agreements. Click on Next. Select the unallocated space. Click on Next. And you install the operating system. I'll pause this bit. Then it's going to be completing the installation 100%. That's going to be installing important features like installing features and updates of Windows Vista. Then it's going to be completing the installation of the operating system. Click on Restart now to restart the virtual machine. Click on OK. Do not press Enter when you see this message, or the operating system will start to install again. It's setting up. Click on OK, it's warning. This window will come up here. This means that your computer is setting up automatically by Windows Vista. And this will set up your computer, and this window again pop up. And leave it to install. Pause this video. And the setup has completed. And it will restart and it should boot up. and then you will be greeted by Windows Vista's user information setup. Click on OK, and again do not press enter or it will start to install when you see this window message of code. This window will be large, don't worry. It should be normal. Click on OK. And then you will be able to set up your information, your I think that your password, your profile picture, wallpaper, and more. And in this window, you will be prompted to type in your username, or type in my name, Ali Shazard. Then I will I will change my profile picture. Click on next, and then I'll leave it as alishazar-pc. Then I will select the wallpaper that I like to. I'm going to select the green wallpaper. Next, and then I'll select use recommended settings, but this will require you to use community unofficial updates and community patches and updates and security patches and etc. due to the operating system's support status, which is considered by most people. But I'm fine using these Windows versions, nothing happens to me. But in your and other people's around you case, we'll consider it's going to be extremely dangerous for you and for the people around you. But for me, I'm secure to use these Windows versions that I'm using right now in the virtual machine and on my host pieces. Nothing really happens to me. And then I'll select my time zone, which is London. Click on next, and then I'll select my network. And again, remember, nothing happens to me. I'm secure, and this is my personal preference. But in your case, and the people around you consider it to be extremely dangerous at all, and it cannot be ruled out. But for me, that does not happen at all for me. Nothing happens when I use the internet on these systems. Okay? Please remember that. Select your network, click on home, and then click on start. And you're not finished yet. Then it will display the slideshow of the operating system. Then, when your Windows Vista operating system is going to be installed, you will be able to set it up. And again, I'll not say that, but wait a second. I will say that after installing the operating system, you should install the guest editions automatically. then it'll finish installing. I'll pause this bit, and Windows Vista has been installed. Now reboot. Click on OK. And again, I was telling you that all these people around you will be remembered that this is extremely dangerous, and you as well. But for me, in my personal opinion, nothing really happens, and I'm secure when using these PCs and systems and stuff like this. Nothing really happens to me even when I use the internet, nothing really happens. If when I use a modern network. And it's booting up. But one of you in all of you people, one person in a group of all of you people, guys, will be considered that I am secure on Windows Vista, like but even if it's not secure since 2017, then one people in you groups will be considering that Windows Vista will not be experiencing anything else when even if connected to the internet, even if you're at home, or even well, most people will try to advise you against using this operating system in a business environment and even your home PC and other things that you use for daily tasks. This isn't it for everything was acceptable in 2007, 2008, 2009, but everything has changed. Now, in this era, this is not acceptable at all, but it's not my opinion. This is your opinion. If you and you people are aware of this operating systems post EOL or one day before EOL, then you should be using this operating system for games and for other stuff which is not permitted for the internet. But in my case, I use this operating system for daily tasks. I use these operating systems, and nothing really happens to me, and I don't listen to you all, especially if you try to force me to upgrade to the operating system's status, like XP's 2014, Vista's 2017. If you say this to me, and even if you force me to upgrade to do this, then I'll not listen to you. I will continue whatever I wanted to do on these old PCs. And this is how to install Windows Vista. And remember, this video covers my personal opinions. Like, nothing really happens to me even if I use the internet on these old PCs. That's why you should not at all force me to upgrade, because I need to do whatever I want to do, and you do that you want to do. You force your own people, and I experience nothing. But I use these OS as my main systems. Thank you for watching this video. If this video helped you, feel free to post it in the comment section below. And remember to give positive interviews of my opinions. And remember, do not post comments about forcing me to upgrade, because that's not good for my computer use. Thank you for watching this video, and this is my video which features my personal and private opinions. But this can be public as well, because people can also consider that fewer people use these opinions for their personal opinion. Fewer people use the internet on these old PCs, and they use these old PCs for everyday tasks and as the main operating system as well. That's why these can be public, even if private. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you liked it, feel free to post them in the post to comments, and subscribe to my channel.